All right, guys, we're on Big Brother, season 10, episode, was it 9? Teen? Episode 19. Uh, this one, I was expecting a little bit more excitement. There was a lot of excitement, but it didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. All right. We left off with Summer and Moose on the block, and it was Gino's plan to backdoor Marty. So we go into the POV competition. Summer is very confident. She's thinking if they stay on the block, Moose is going home. If someone else gets taken off and put up there, she's probably going to be safe. She has good relationships with everyone. Moose is nervous. He's trying to get everyone excited to play the veto with him. He does another thing that confused me. He chooses Josh again. He won house guest choice as to who's going to play, and he chooses Josh again, and Josh was still confused. Like, why does he keep choosing me? They don't really have a good game relationship. They don't really talk game. And I think he talks game with everyone, but it's very surface level, and he doesn't make any plans. He doesn't really commit to anything. So I'm not sure how that's going to go for him. We go to the POV, and I believe it was Moose chose Josh, and I think who else was chosen to play? I think Summer chose JC Lynn, and when Gino spinned, he got Helena. So it was Moose, Josh, JC Lynn, and Helena that was playing in the POV competition. And surprise, surprise, the winner was JC Lynn. No, incorrect. The winner was Helena. The person that never wins, along with Summer and Betty, she won POV. Listen, I wasn't a big fan of Kevin and Helena, but they're putting up wins now. They're putting up wins, and they're calling plays as to who goes home. You know what I mean? Game recognized game, and they're playing the game. And yeah, I don't want to root for them, but I gotta root for them. They're doing good things. So obviously Helena wins. She doesn't want Kevin to go home. She knows about the possible plan to get rid of Kevin, Marty, and because Kevin probably already told her, and she's not going to use it. So Gino changed his plans. He started to realize, Kevin is not really coming after Marty's not really coming after me, and he's a good shield if everyone else is trying to take him out, as opposed to me. And he says another thing that surprised me. He said, it's probably good if Moose goes home because Moose is targeting them. So I didn't really get that, but maybe there was conversations that Moose had with people where he said he's going after the showmans, which I don't understand what Moose's gameplay is. It's just he keeps showing his cards, but not making any sort of commitment to play with people. He's not making any alliances with people, which is weird. Why would you do that? Everyone knows where you're at, but no one really feel comfortable with you on their side. So no one is going to bat for you. I don't know. I don't know why he's doing that, but he's doing that. I was kind of rooting for him, but he's just not playing a smart game. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do for him. Can't. He's probably. So anyway, Helena wins the power veto. She's planning not to use it. So Gino has to change his plans, and now he wants to keep Marty. And then there's a secret power to be won. Everyone was outside of the house, and because they were going to change up the environment. They get back in, and they're trying to find out what changed, and there's a bunch of flowers all over the place. And everyone, I would say only two people checked the flowers. It was JC Lynn and Josh. But JC Lynn came back for a second time and she found a secret little letter on the flower, and it was a phone number. Use the phone number to call, and then she was given a little challenge that she had to complete. She had to go through 3 secret doors that were opened to find 3 keys. She, without anyone seeing her. She does it, goes back, calls again, and then she was given like a riddle. I think it was the number of house guests that went sledding, and the minus the number of house guests that was frozen. And I think they that was frozen in a booth or something like that, and the number of house guests that wasn't saved during the chain of safety. So I believe the number of house guests that went sledding was like 13, and the number that was frozen in the glass, I think that was that was one of the secret doors opening competition, where there was like 3 previous house guests, 5 previous house guests behind glass, and they sort of had to remember what was in the room. So there was 5, 13 minus 5, and then add the 3, and I think she got 11, which was the door that she had to open. And behind that door, she had to use the 3 keys to open 3 boxes. And in those boxes were puzzle pieces, and she had to complete the puzzle within, I think it was like 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. She was able to do it, and she won a secret power of veto, which means even if Helena doesn't use the power of veto, which she probably is not going to do it, JC Lynn won the secret power of veto, and she can still use it. But then she talks to Gino, and he's still on this plan where he's just like, he's no longer targeting Marty. So in the end, she won a secret power veto, and she didn't use it. An exciting sort of thing happening, but not really. If it was me, I would have still used it. She could have still used it to take off, I would say, Summer, and sort of solidify whatever they had with that all girls thing. And all Gino would have to do was just replace Summer with, oh, damn, that would just get more blood on their hand. Okay. Well, anyway, she didn't use it. And finally, we have Moose and Summer still on the block. And Moose is thinking he's going to save himself. So Summer is like, she's not going anywhere. She's probably right. I don't know what Moose is thinking, but there you go. That is episode 19. I want to say, I kind of want to skip who's going to go home, because at this point, I don't really care anymore. I want to see who's going to get the HOH, because that's when the game is going to kick off again. Who's getting voted out? It's probably not going to change the game that much. Moose doesn't have that many alliances. Summer is not playing the game seriously. She's not really making alliances because the people that are working with her don't trust her, because she keeps throwing comps and she hasn't done anything for them except talk. So we'll see. Till next time.